Hey guys, let me know you're here. I am so excited to be here with you. Be Better Together, live with you on Thursday. What are you doing right now? What are you drinking? I hope you got your coffee ready because I got some good stuff for you. I do, I promise you. It's going to be a little bit different than normal. Firstly, and mostly importantly, you'll notice that I am solo. I am by myself. That's because my better half has something super important that she's doing right now that she will reveal to you as the appropriate timing happens. But suffice to say, she's doing something really important, and I am here ready to hang out with you guys, ready to drink some coffee, chill. I love you to the mountains and back. And I want to know what you're doing. What are you doing? What are you drinking? What is happening in your world? Because we are still going to be better together today. We are still going to talk about something that is on my heart and my mind to share with you. And I know you're going to get something from it. I know that it is going to be, you are going to say at the end of our short time together, it's going to be shorter than normal. It's times one. Be Better Together. Hi, I'm Molly, but it is going to be so full of value. It is going to be good for your soul to be here. So let me know what you're doing and where you're tuning in from. I am so thrilled to talk to you about something really important. So hey, yeah, girl, Italian soda. Okay, you have an amazing recipe for Italian soda, girl. You do. If you all want a great way to drink soda and have that fizz, then reach out. I have a friend who can get you a recipe for an amazingly delicious version that will completely kick your soda habit or your pop habit, depending on what part of the country you're from. So thank you so much for joining. I was just rambling for a minute to sort of let a couple of you guys hop on. As usual, I am streaming from multiple platforms and all the places. So you may or may not be able to see all of the comments and all of the things, but I want you to know that I see you. And I appreciate you here. And because it's just me today, because I am here by my lonesome, because my Be Better Together partner, Emily Alisi, is doing something uber important today that she will reveal to you later, I am here by myself and I need you guys to talk to me. I need all the interaction. I need all the comments. Let me know that I'm not just talking into a void by myself. I want you to relate with me and share your thoughts with me. And this is what we're talking about today. Why hitting your goal isn't really that important. Hold on. I said it. I said what I said and I meant it. And I'm going to explain myself. But first of all, I want to hear from you. What is a really big goal that you have? Something that you would be willing to share with all the kids in the back right now? What's a really important goal for you? Something that just fills you with hope and passion. It could be a business goal. It could be a health goal. It could be a relationship goal. It could be a goal for something that you want to have, something that's attainable for you. What is it today or this month that has just been pressing on your heart, pressing on your spirit? Maybe you're looking into summer and you're thinking about a certain, maybe, I don't know, a certain place you want to go to, or a certain way you want to feel about yourself when you go to that place. What is a goal that you have? What is this thing that you're dreaming about that's just makes life have that tinge, that focus for you? I want to hear from you because that is what we're talking about. But I'm putting a different spin on it. I'm putting a spin on it that I think you're going to really appreciate and is going to resonate with you. So smash that heart button as we're connecting today, as we're talking. Let me know if you're getting value. Let me know what you're thinking and feeling, and chat with me. Okay, I'm seeing the goals coming in now. Yes, exactly. Okay, a house. A lot of people have a dream for a house. Maybe you're in the middle putting your house on the market right now. It's a seller's market, right? Maybe you have an aspiration to be in a new city or a new place for the school year in the fall. Maybe you have this ambition to be in a certain type of location or house on a timeline for ultimately where you want to live, the kind of house or the lifestyle that you want to have, or things that you maybe didn't have growing up that you want your children to have. I love these. These are all really great. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. I want to keep hearing from you. So now I'm going to start. I'm going to start sharing. So yeah, grab your drink, your beverage, your coffee, whatever it is. Let me get one last little sip here as I'm spilling it all over me. Spilling it, and I don't have any napkins, of course, at my desk. Who just has napkins sitting at their desk with them? Spilling my coffee. Getting your house organized started today. Having an organized area, and I've been so out of whack. Yeah, that's so true. If you have something in your life that makes your brain feel out of whack, then it's hard to focus or get anything else done. So that's a great goal. I'm just gonna move that aside because you know what? Can't even be bothered with it right now. So let's talk, okay? I want to talk about this goal cycle that I see a lot of us go through, including myself. This roller coaster of emotion of trying to make something happen, a shift in our life that we need to see happen, a goal, something that's really big that we want to see happen, hitting it, okay, or not hitting it, and the ultimate emotions that come from either of those two scenarios. So we kill ourselves to achieve a goal, and we have this idea in our head that if that happens, then I'll feel in control, then I'll be happy, then I'll be able to focus, then I'll finally have, what's been missing, then I'll finally, feel confident. Then I'll be able to not be like this person in my past, or I can overcome this thing over here when I hit this goal. And if we hit it, if we achieve that goal, we have this roller coaster upward swing of incredible intoxication, this joy, this happiness. And I use the word joy loosely, meaning that it's not a sustainable emotion because inevitably tomorrow comes, something happens, and maybe we aren't able to maintain, our house or our closet doesn't stay organized, or we splurge on cheesecake and suddenly can't fit into our jeans the next day, or something happens in the economy and our bank account doesn't look the same. And so suddenly we don't have that lifestyle for a time, right? Things happen. Or if it's a health goal, a personal health goal or something, a lot of times we attach a really powerfully strong negative emotion to not achieving it. So if we achieve it, we think I'm worth it. We feel happy, we're on that high roller coaster happy feeling. We feel like we've arrived, basically, okay? And we have this moment of extreme bliss. I hope that wasn't too loud for you guys. Did you guys all hear that loud noise that just came through? How do I silence? This is what I need to figure out how to do. This techie mute. I'll just mute that. Mute that until I turn it back on. Thank you. Because that was really loud. Did you guys just hear that? It was like a ding notification on my computer that was super loud. Okay, so sorry about that. But I think I have everything else all set. All right, so we have that high emotion, that happiness if we achieve our goal. And then on the flip side, if we don't achieve that goal, what do we experience? Let me see it in the, it was a little loud. Okay, sorry. What do we experience if we don't achieve that goal? We have devaluing thoughts. I'm not worth it. I just need to work harder. I didn't work hard enough. I'm a failure. I will never get that thing. That thing will never belong to me, because if I can't have it right now, if I work this hard, or if I still wasn't able to work hard enough to get it, then I don't see a way for it to ever be possible. Then another thought you have is, how can I maintain that energy? How can I keep going and keep trying to achieve this thing, only to have this keep being this result? And it's such an extreme, crushing feeling of disappointment in your very being, a self-worth sort of disappointment, this feeling of loss, like you've lost part of yourself. And it leads to hopelessness, it leads to anxiety, depression, and you affixing a label, an identification label value on yourself for good or for positive. For positive or for negative, if you achieve the goal or if you don't achieve the goal. And so this is what I want to talk about. Who's tracking with me so far with whatever that goal is? You have that, whether you typed it in the comments or if you have that thought in your head, what your goal is, the big thing right now for you that you're focusing on, whether you've achieved it or you're still working on it, you all know what that thing is. And so you're tracking with me. Let me know if you're tracking with me. You know this cycle, this emotional cycle of feeling amazing about it, feeling super defeated about it. Smash that heart button. Let me see you're here. Let me know you're alive out there, guys. I'm by myself up here today. No, be better together, Emily, to keep the camaraderie going. You are my people. And you know what? Just between you and me, you guys are always my people, right? I'm really always just talking to you. I just got to banter with her, right? Just got to string her along for a little bit. I'm talking to you. You're my people. No, just joking. No, we all miss Emily. We can hardly wait for her to be back next week. But I'm so excited to be talking to you about this today because it's been on my heart. This cycle, this roller coaster cycle of hitting a goal. Are you relating? Are you tracking? You are. Thank you. Okay, I see that. You are tracking with me right now. Now, here is why a lot of times you're told you don't achieve a goal. And if you have thoughts on this, type it in the comments. What have you heard before from yourself or from someone around you about why you didn't achieve your goal? What are some thoughts about that? And then I'll tell you what some of mine are. Exactly. Your why wasn't big enough. Have you heard the why before? Have you heard the why talk? The powerful why. If you know your why, then everything is figure outable, right? If you know the power of your why and you have that burning fire inside of you, then you are obviously going to hit your goal. And if you don't hit your goal, it's because you identified the wrong why, or it wasn't enough for you. It wasn't strong enough for you. Who's heard that before? Give me a thumbs up if you've heard that before from anyone, or if you've heard that from yourself before, or you start doubting what you really want and whether or not that's a good thing to even want or to have. And you start shifting this idea of the goal you want to achieve into this reality of what your why is, why you want to hit that goal, and whether whether you can do that. Who's done that? What if I told you that finding your why isn't what's missing? You're not hitting your goal for a different reason. In fact, hitting your goal should never be your focus. The goals are good. We all have things that we want to accomplish in life. We need to keep those things on our radar. We need to work hard, put a lot of effort in order to get somewhere. We can't be sitting on the sofa every night watching Netflix, but secretly dreaming of an island vacation as though it's just going to magically appear on our calendar and in our bank account. We all know that there's ways to make goals happen. So what am I meaning by that? That your goal isn't actually what you should be focusing on. Because your why, the reason that you think is propelling you to hit a certain goal, isn't really your why. Give me an example of some whys, some of your whys, and I'll explain. Time freedom, fitting into a favorite pair of jeans, fitting into a bathing suit, reaching a certain number on the scale, buying a dream home, being able to quit a job that you hate, being able to provide enough extra income to your family that maybe your husband doesn't have to work, or work in a job that isn't his passion, being able to bring value from working from home, being able to homeschool your kids, staying at home with your family, creating a life that's important to you, creating a schedule and a life that's important to you. These are all whys. Going on a dream vacation, traveling, not being in debt, paying off your cars, being able to provide for your parents and their care as they get older, paying for college. These are all classic whys, classic, really big whys that are powerful. Things that we attach to a goal. Hitting a certain rank or advancement in your company. That's a huge why for you. That's something that you want. That's something that burns inside of you. There's a reason that you want that, right? And the why behind it is that you want that thing, that entity, that paycheck, that feeling, those clothes that you can wear now, that car, that house, that place, that vacation. Thanks, girl. Cheering section. I love it. It's your why, right? So shouldn't you really just pour your all into that emotion, into that purpose, so that you can hit that goal? If that's your why, if that's what you really want, that's what's going to really make you happy, then shouldn't that be the natural outcome of the force to make you hit that goal? Right? That's logical. That's not your why, friend. That's not your why. And this is exactly why it's always going to be a roller coaster for you. Why you're never going to feel completely satisfied, whether you hit your goal or you fail at your goal. You are always going to experience a roller coaster of emotion. It's up, it's down, you feel great, you feel tragically defeated. Because your why is an outcome. Your goal is an outcome. It's not the thing to focus on. Let me let that sink in for a minute. You tracking with me? You take a drink of coffee for a minute? I know I do. Refreshing coffee. It's ice cold. It's ice cold coffee. Hashtag mom life. Your why isn't your motivation. It's not that your why isn't strong enough. It's not that you've selected the wrong why to get you to your goal. It's that you've been looking at it wrong. Your why is just an outcome. It's a result. Being able to travel, being able to buy a dream home, fitting into a favorite pair of jeans or a dress in your closet, having confidence, hitting a business rank. It's an outcome of something else. And what is that? What is the outcome? Your purpose, my friend. Your purpose. If you're letting something that is an entity, okay, something that's attainable, a thing, be your why, then it is never going to fill your tank, and it is never going to be enough. And it's always going to be a cycle of stress, joy, stress, elation, pain, okayness. Because you're still focusing on a thing. Let me see that heart. Let me see those likes. You understanding what I'm saying today? Your why has come out of scarcity. It's come out of you feeling like you're not enough. You don't have enough. You're not working hard enough. You're not doing the right things, and you're not doing them well enough. It's a neediness. I need this thing, and then I'll be happy. It's a scarcity feeling. I need to work harder. I need to make this happen. It's stress. It's you piling so much stress on yourself so that you can finally get that thing. You can finally hit that goal, and then you'll be happy. But you never really are. If you were really happy when you looked amazing, when you lived in that house, when you went on that vacation, when you had that bank account or that rank or that title or those cars or that education, if you're really happy, then why are people with those things still in counseling, still getting divorced, still going through cycles of confidence and self-worth, still trying to achieve something else, bigger, better, higher? Why do they still need to see massage therapists to help them work out their stress? If having that goal made you happy. And we're told everywhere from everyone that those goals are good things to have. And I'm not telling you that that's wrong. I'm not telling you that having that deep need, that deep why inside of you to hit that goal is wrong. I'm not telling you that. I'm telling you that if you're trying to achieve it because you think you need it, because you're stressed without it, or because you're not enough until you have it, then your why is coming to you from a scarcity mindset. And whether you achieve it or not, you're never going to be happy with it. Instead, what your why should be, what your goal should be, my friend, is to find your purpose. When you are working from your purpose, that thing that you would do, whether you got paid for it or not, that thing that you feel right here that gives you a reason and an excitement for waking up. And it comes from a feeling of, this is my value. This is what I bring to the table. This is what I'm good at and what I'm focusing on getting better at. This is what I can help someone else with. This is how I can love or serve someone around me. This is what fuels me. Abundance. It comes from abundance. It comes from you knowing. It comes from you knowing what your value is and what you have to offer. It comes from a deep place of peace in you acknowledging an excitement in honing that skill and that ability so that you can increase the value of it and get better at it. It comes from a place of contentment because you know that it is going to be okay. Because that's what you were supposed to do. That's what you're meant to do. And then when you have that purpose, when you dive deep into figuring out that purpose, hitting your goals becomes inevitable. Hitting your goals becomes an outcome. Having that why, that thing, becomes an outcome of that purpose. How many of you would love to remove this cloak of stress, this cycle of stress that you put on yourselves, this calendar view of stress, the seasonal view of stress that you put on yourselves, to feel a different way, be a different way, have something different just because it's May, just because it's summer, just because it's December? What if I told you you could be free to be okay with yourself, your value, and your purpose? Whether you fit into whatever hypothetical thing you need to fit into, whether you opened a bank account and had whatever it was in there that you needed to have, whether you had that placard on your desk telling you a certain rank or title. I told you that all of those things could just be like little jelly bean candies in a dish to you that you can open up, pop out, savor, and enjoy whenever you feel like it because they're a treat. They're an extra. They're an outcome. But they're not the things that you need in your day or in your life to make you happy. Woo! I know that I feel a sense of relief knowing that. And I know that there's a lot of really stressed out people out there who are identifying their self-worth with an outcome. Here's what I want to help you do. I want you to see the beauty in exactly who you are and the amazing gift that you bring to this world and the wonderful ways that we are going to grow together so that you just keep getting better and better at it until your heart starts expanding and growing larger and larger into your purpose. And you're so excited to run, to wake up and run to what you really want to do in a day. All those goals, all those things on paper, all those whys, all those things that stress you out that you think you need to have, all those motivators that come out of scarcity, stress, and not having enough, all those things are just going to be outcomes for you now. Just outcomes. Hitting your goal isn't really the objective. Finding your purpose is. That's what I wanted to share with you guys today. That is what has been on my heart. That is what I have been seeing played out in front of me in what I do, with the community that I'm a part of, in this world right now. And I need you to understand that you are special and important, and you have enough. I know sometimes it doesn't feel like that. That's why we get stressed out. That's why we can't deal. Because we have real problems and real stresses. But when you're pursuing those things out of an anxious, stressed, scarcity place, it's not going to go well, my friend. Not until you know and understand your purpose. Would you like some help with this? Would you like to be better together? Would you like to figure this out together? I invite you to join us, to reach out. Let's connect. I would love to help you figure out what your purpose is so that you can finally stop chasing things and start experiencing real contentment, no matter what your end of month looks like, no matter what your season looks like. Real contentment over the value that you bring and what you enjoy doing. Okay. Woo! Let me put it in the comments. What are your thoughts right now, friends? What are your thoughts? Did you get anything from this? I want to hear it. I want to hear it because I do this for you. Emily and I do this for you. If we enjoyed just chatting, the two of us, with each other, we would FaceTime. We would call each other on the phone. We would do a Zoom. But I'm here live with you because I love talking to you. I love talking to you. Let's be better together. I can't wait to dive in. Can't wait to dive in with you and do this thing called life with you. It is not a destination. It's a journey. It really is a journey. So thank you for joining me on this Thursday. Be Better Together, Sister Straight Talk. That is my straight talk for you today. Coming to you straight. Stop focusing on your goals. Begin focusing on your purpose. And if you need help with it, reach out. I'd love to connect. Love to talk to you about it. I got some thoughts for you. Okay? Thank you so much. If you watch this later, as always, #replay. I would love to know about it. Love to hear that you got some value from this. Love to know what your thoughts are. What are your afterthoughts about this? How are you going to lean into finding your purpose this week? What kind of reflection, what kind of help or prompts do you need from me to help you lean into your purpose this week? What inevitable outcomes would you love to see from leaning into your purpose this week? I want to hear it. Put it in the comments. As always, I am Molly Engel on behalf of my Be Better Together sister, Emily Alisi, who is out this afternoon. We will be with you both again live next week. Same time, same place. I love you. Thank you so much. Have a fabulous rest of your Thursday.